Hello everyone and welcome to this stream summary. We have many random stuff as always and one interesting creature. So I will go through the list, and if I don't go into detail, then Hendrik didn't specify any specific details and stuff. But first off, what Hendrik showed us in the stream. This is a new character creation customization, like hairy characters. Also very interesting in hairy colored. He looks a little bit like Ragnar Lodbrok, you know. And now the most interesting, a crab. No, we're not taking a crab here. Bad jokes. And this thing will be huge, like 1 meter 50 and something like that. It will be a little bit smaller than the most characters, but it is giant. It's a giant crab. And then they reworked on some mage armor. That it looks more like magey stuff and less like armor, and is heavily inspired by the Jedi from Star Wars. So now let's go through the list while we explore this beautiful jungle. The broker listing item bug will be fixed. Good quelled means good evening in Swedish. Nice to know. No support of third-person view ever, and no, not even just to picture your own character. You can open the character window and slide with your character there and turn your character around and stuff, and you can make pictures there, but there will never be an option like that, for example. So nothing like in Black Desert, for example. Henrik says New World and Mortal can coexist without a problem, because there are many people searching for a harder edge and a little bit more PvP and a true sandbox and more RPG, and then they will come to Mortal, and yeah, all the other guys will stay at New World, and many people don't even know about Mortal. That is maybe a problem, but if they knew what you can do there and what is possible, and if they have more features placed into the game and stuff, then he thinks that many New World players will come over to Mortal Online 2. He means the players that are searching for a real sandbox experience. Dragons will come later. 10 armor pieces will not come to the game currently, but if that is necessary and they have the time for it and the resources and stuff, they will split up the armor parts further, but currently there are no plans for that. They are currently working on more tattoos and face rig customization, like you know from many other games, like I don't know, Skyrim, Black Desert, and yeah, many other. Mouth and lips movement will come to the game when you talk over voice over IP, that everyone directly knows who's talking. There are even more customizations planned for later in the game, like hairstyles, tattoos, and some other stuff that is sometimes rare to find, and the barber and the tattoo artist are two professions. The crab you seen earlier in the video, not the crab, but you know the crab, the giant crab. What I mean is, the crab has some very good materials, like many other shell-type creatures like turtles, for example. And yes, you can tame it, but it depends on the age if you can. Underwater content is planned, and polishing on swimming and diving and some other stuff is worked on. The roadmap update will come soon. There will be enough room for testing the houses and stuff and the housing system in general, because it will come in the end of November. More detailed shield animations and weapon animations will come, and also more animations for creatures and other resources and stuff will always come, but they need the time for that and they currently don't have it, so they are working on the new creatures and stuff first, and then later will rework much stuff. Tower shields will come later, but is worked on. The weather heat system will come with temperature that affects you and your pets, for example. Buy orders are finished and will come with the next upcoming patch or patches. More subclades are planned for much later in the game, where, for example, under the Vela you have a few more subgroups of the Alvarine. The Alvarine is the main group, then the Velas, and then there are subgroups of Velas. Just for an example, but that is planned for much later. Dogs will also come to towns, depending on how they have the time for it. Trinkets and rings are planned for much later. Necromancy will be the next school. Mentalism is Hendrik's favorite, because more options as a meal fighter. Breeding will be different compared to the first game, so tamers will still have their viable profession. But if you, for example, wipe out a horse spawn, then you will maybe need a breeder, because respawning these animals will take a lot of time. Mules and donkeys will come to the game. Killing horses will also give you negative standing with the nation. Less griefing in towns, that is good. Anti-cheat is always improved and worked on. For alchemy, there are some stuff planned, like you can see in darkness, you can breathe underwater, and many other gimmicks are planned. Terror birds will come soon, maybe you can show something in the next stream. Referrer links will also come to the game. Guild emblems for banners, houses, cloaks, and some other stuff will come. There will be a press operation in Bhakti. They are also working on the resource distribution. Scribing will come soon. New player experience is worked on. If you don't have a paid account, you can't log in. Task system will come soon. Cooking tutorial in Haven is a maybe. Throwing weapons will come to the game. Haven will be free to play, but this is planned after the release. You can increase your standing with nations while doing duty for the Empire. Sadly, it isn't specified it any further. Name reservation will come soon, will be announced next week. Mortal will also come to the Epic Game Store. You will be able to upgrade your package. Some titles will be completely hidden and it's on you to discover how you can get them. You have the option to pay your sub over the Starboard website, and I personally recommend that because from their website they get all the money. But if you buy it over Steam eats 30% and the Epic Game Store, I don't know, it's like 15% or something like that. Yeah, fuck it, just use their website if it's up there. I highly recommend that because they use it directly to the development. With the Thuzar Glade gift, you are able to get into Rizza villages, cities, and they won't attack you to some degree. The Hugar cave will have some restrictions for entering. I guess only Hugars can get in there or something like that, I don't know. 100 crafting skill will give you the option to use very rare materials to make your weapon more unique. Henrik said stat-wise the same, but more unique in their appearance. Henrik is pretty sure that many new world players would try Mortal Online if they heard about that, and many would stick to the game because it fits more the sandbox aspect of a true open free MMORPG. With the one character system, the reputation means more, and people now think twice before they act like stupid maniacs, like it was often the case in Mortal Online 1. Henrik also said that the feedback from the community and also the toxicity and some harsh language is highly reduced for Mortal Online 2 now. So I guess all the little kids grown up. I mean, I'm 25 now, and I started Mortal Online 1 with 13, and I was always insulting people when they trash talked me. Yeah, good old times. I'm glad that they are over. There are also many players that just enjoy crafting, fishing, PvE, dungeons, alchemy, some other stuff. For example, there's only 1% of alchemy resites discovered, so yeah, have a try. I wish you all good luck. A link for the alchemy tutorials in the description, by the way. There will be 1, 2, 3 house foundations, and then you can add more customizations and more options and more modules to your house and stuff. Henrik calculates with steady 10,000 players, but Henrik's big dream is to surpass 300,000 players someday. But yeah, that is just a wet dream of all of us, and we surely need more continents for that. They are planning more marketing campaigns. Henrik is also sad that they have to shut down Mortal Online 1, but the core foundation was just shit for most features they wanted to implement and how they wanted to implement them, and it's good how it is now and that we have Mortal Online 2 now. Because that is the game Henrik wanted to deliver all the time, but due to technical reasons he couldn't, and also because of lack of experience. Improvements in movement and stuttering is worked on. Henrik wants to be a fisherman and build a house immortal, maybe undercover, maybe not. Fishing is planned for mid-December. Fishing will be a profession skill, and most interesting in fishing is that 99% of it is player knowledge. What bites with what height of your hook, which hook size, which line, where you catch your fish, how's the weather, and some other stuff. So you can become the fisherman expert if you have the countless hours for that. Sophistication system rework for gaining access for some different NPC houses and stuff. MO2 works on Windows 11, someone in the chat confirmed that. Locator's designs are reworked. Riding on terror birds will be possible and many other animals, but that is planned for much later after the release. The Molvas in the old Mortal was sometimes named Babunta, because some artist forgot the name and he just named the file Babunta. Bounty system will come to the game. Farming will be added with cities, structures and so on. Colored forest will have more wildlife. There's currently no bag limit planned on the banks. The loot bag timer will maybe increase to 40 minutes. They have still some problems with the engine, but it's much better than Immortal Online 1. Henrik loves the community, the content creators and all the other people, and he just wanted to say thanks to all of you for your great support. Stat loss will not come to the game. The arena and garden district for Tindrem will come soon. Veterinary comes with the upcoming patches. Some big, very rare creatures or one-time spawns like a big dragon or something like that can give you scars. They are currently testing a thrusting underwater attack, but they are not so sure if it works and how and so on. So, and now one of the most important, give feedback about which continent do you want to see next. I linked the thread in the description just scroll down in the description. There's a link and you can vote there in the forums. I made a post about that. So I hope you liked this summary. It's actually a lot of work all the time. So thanks to all my Patreon supporters, Carmel, Professor O, Donski and all the others. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. And always remember to make party art. See you all next time. Goodbye.